yoga. We know of it as the yoga of awareness. It's a similar word to like consciousness, It's like, but awareness is really a little more self-reflective, it's self-contemplative. It's like being aware of our own consciousness and how we are relating to it. And so the yoga practice, the movement, the asanas, postures, and then especially the breath, and embodying our breath through, of course, the mechanisms and muscles of the lungs, diaphragm, and abdomen helps then cultivate more and more of a heightened, expanded awareness, especially the awareness of the energy behind the surface of the breath. We call this prana or shakti. And then especially how the breath and the energy then influences the thought forms and the thought waves of our mental state. Let's rub our palms. It's enough talking for now. Rub vigorously, create some heat, friction, and sit comfortably. Pull the sit bones out from underneath yourself. And just to say a little more, it's also the awareness of the spine and the spinal energy and the chakras. Let's press our palms firmly at our hearts, tuck the thumbs up against the sternum. Before every Kundalini yoga class, we always tune in with a tune-in mantra. Let's already start attuning ourselves to our inner reality, our inner truth, and how that is in this moment, what is true for you, present for you, how you're feeling, what you're sensing, thinking, how you're breathing, and start stretching the breath, deepening and lengthening, slowing it down, and slowing yourself down to be fully present, connected for an hour of class. Center your consciousness in your heart. Keep the palms pressing firmly there. Lift your heart. Engage your core to support your spine upright. Release your shoulder blades and shoulders down. Draw the chin in, parallel with the floor. Back of the neck extends. And the two eyes are invited to roll up to the brow center, third eye. Tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Keep breathing long and deep. And I'll explain, and then in a moment, we'll tune in with a mantra. The mantra is Ong, O-N-G, Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Namo, Name, Namaste is to bow. Ong is the infinite creative universal consciousness. Guru Dev, divine light of the soul, light of the teacher. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. So bowing to the light of the universe, the light of the soul, and the light of truth. All together, let's synchronize our breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And to tune in to the spirit of this practice and to tune in to your own self. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times. Let's inhale to begin. Om. Gurudev. Oh. No. Good day. Oh. Good day. Sacred breath of life for your sacred life and any prayer or purpose you want to bring to it in the practice today. And when you're ready, let that breath and prayer go. You can relax the hands. And keep the breath coming and going. And a great big inspiring inhale and exhale. And before we begin the yoga set, we're just going to stretch out our legs and do maybe a couple warm-ups. So making a nice wide legged stance here. Pull the sit bones out, plant yourself firmly, feel yourself rooted, toes point up, best you can, no bend in the knees, legs out wide. Inhale, stretch, reach for the sky. Exhale down to the center. Bring a hand to either leg, either foot. If you're reaching the toes, wrap the peace fingers around the big toe, press on the big toenail. Lift the head, lift the chest, keeping the alignment in the spine. Nice. Inhale through the center, and then turning to either side, exhale down. Inhale, arise, bounce back up, turn to the opposite side, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Breathing your awareness through the sciatic nerve, longest nerve in the body from the soles of the feet all the way to the lower back. Feel that stretch along the hamstring, along the thigh. And every cycle, bring a few more millimeters to the stretch and to the depth, expansion of your lungs. Every cycle of breath or movement, you can meditate with a silent mantra. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Sat is truth, Nam is identity. This moment, this breath, this movement, this body, there is truth. It is true. An instrument, an expression of my true identity. Final few cycles, stretch a little further, breathe a little deeper, and circulate your awareness through the root chakra, the pelvic floor, through the legs, and through the feet. Extensions of that root chakra, pelvic intelligence, motor, instinctive, unconscious functioning, how we move, how we are on the earth. Inhale to arise. Suspend the breath, suspend your attention at the brow, third eye center. Inhale a little more. To exhale, release. And gently, let's bring the legs in. The soles of the feet together, heels close to the groin. Interlace the fingers over the toes, and simply just bounce the knees like you're flapping wings. Sink down into your seat. Just unlocking, opening the hips here. Final little bit. And inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, take a bow, hinging from the hips, your heart, and then your head, keeping the alignment in the spine. Inhale to arise back up. Exhale to bow down as low as you like or comfortable in this moment. Brings you up. Breath brings you down. Few more cycles. And now this final exhale, let's come as low as we can. And then place the hands against the knees and gently bring them a little lower toward the floor. And inhale to relax, release. And we'll come to a comfortable cross-legged posture, Sukhasana, happy pose. And we'll begin the Yoga Kriya. Kriya is it means action. So it's a yoga set. So we practice Kriya Yoga in this lineage. And today's Kriya will be to clear the chakras. Chakras means wheel. And so these are wheels of energy and areas of consciousness from the lower, more unconscious, subconscious, egoic conscious realms, then to the social, unified, higher consciousness realms. So we'll start just as we are, seated, palms up in our lap or at our knees. And we'll incorporate a pranayama to start. The invitation is to do one of two breaths. You can just continue a long, deep breathing, really emphasizing the navel diaphragmatic breath. Or breath of fire, bellows breath. It's a rapid rhythmic breath with your emphasis on the exhale. It can be helpful to stick the tongue out and pant like a dog on a hot summer day. And when you found the rhythm, stick the tongue back in the mouth and continue in and out through the nose. Again, emphasizing the exhale, pulling the belly in. Inhale follows naturally the momentum from the exhale. You'll find your own strength and power and rhythm that works for you. And just keep it sustainable. Keep the posture upright, heart lifted, chin in. Pump the navel. Rapid expansion and contraction of the lungs and diaphragm to open them, to open the breath, to open the channels, and to clear them. Make yourself the most comfortable in your seat. We're about halfway now. Keep your attention at the base of the spine. Keep up, last little bit. Perfect the posture, perfect your attitude and focus. Tip of the tongue resting to the roof of the mouth, two eyes resting at the third, final little bit. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Expand the belly, suspend the breath, suspend your attention, and feel focus at the base of the spine. Experience or imagine a spiral of energy there. Exhale, keep focusing there. Keep breathing, keep focusing. The mantra for the root chakra, Muladhara, is I am pure being prior to even feeling. In Sanskrit, the seed, bij mantra is Lam. So we're going to chant that mantra 3 times, focusing at the root, base of the spine, pelvic floor, legs and feet, earth element, Muladhara, chanting the mantra Lam. Let's inhale, exhale, get comfortable, feel at home, comfortable in the body, and we'll inhale deeply to chant it 3 times. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And continuing our focus with the root chakra before we move up, palms down, atop the knees, and we'll begin a Sufi grind, seated pelvic hip circles. As we exhale, we round the lower spine back, kind of collapsing. And then we inhale as we rotate and move forward from the belly and up through the heart. Stretch, exhale, round, release back. Inhale, silently meditate, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Feel free, fluid. You can explore tighter, wider, faster, slower, higher, lower. And then listen to your own body and breath. Use the compass of your heart and blood. And liberate your hips. About halfway in this direction. Listen to the world, listen to yourself. Subtletize your awareness. Final few cycles. Open the heart, chest, and lungs. Breathe from the belly, engage your core. And the next time you inhale forward, pause, top off the lungs. Exhale, round. Exhale completely and spiraling in the opposite direction. Grinding the pubic bone down through the earth, churning your sacral and navel, and vortexing heart and torso, spiraling up along the spine. Third eye focus. A teacher once told me the chakras can spin one of 2 ways, karmically or dharmically. So negatively, the momentum of our past, holding us down and back, grounding us perhaps, or also positively inspired, motivated for new life and for a new way of being. Your dharma, your path, how you can grow and share with the world. Final few cycles, and whether negative or positive, as yogis, or yoga practitioners, we're always neutrally minded, equanimous, non-reactive, taking in both karma and dharma, past and future. In the present, let's come center, neutral spine, root down, deep breath. And this time now, as you suspend the breath and focus at your third eye, apply a root lock, mula bandha, as though holding, going to the bathroom, or applying a kegel. Tone the perineal, sacral, and navel muscles. Up and in, inhale more. Exhale to relax. Release that internal pressure and bring the backs of the hands atop the knees, index fingers and thumbs lightly touching. Gyan Mudra. Long, deep breathing. Again, bring your attention to the root. Feel a spiral, a vortex. Let the energy there do the thinking for you. And again, we're going to do 3 lams. Inhale deeply to begin. La. 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 Deep breath. And a complete exhale. Bring the hands to the shins, just above the ankles, for a spinal stretch and flex. I'll move to the side so you can see better. So moving forward, stretching, flexing the spine from the navel up through the heart. Exhale, round release. Keep the chin parallel so the neck, head can be connected to the spine. Inhale forward, Sat. Exhale back, Nam. Now that we've come home to the body, to the root, we'll move to the sacral chakra, moving our energy, element of water, change, feeling, emotion, for the lower back, lower spine. Find your own rhythm and pace, connected to the breath and mantra. Sacral navel pump, water and fire elements, yin and yang. Ease and engagement. Water and fire. The craniosacral navel pump. Move your energy. About halfway now. Stretch and stimulate the spine, the vertebra. Final little bit. Powerful breath and movement. Central nervous system, the central cord of the spine. In yoga, we call it Shushumna. The most subtle, beautiful, graceful, healing and silent inner reality. Last few cycles, stretch. And to the center, neutral spine, deep breath. And take hold of the breath and take hold of the root lock. Emphasis on the sacrum. Inhale more. Exhale, relax. Palms up in the lap, thumbs slightly touch. And feel a spiral of energy in your sacral groin area. A deep breath, complete exhale. And the mantra for Svadhisthana, one's own place, sacral chakra, is Vang, V-A-N-G. Focusing on the sacrum as we chant 3 times. Inhale deeply to begin. Vang. 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 Inhale. Exhale. And we'll continue the spinal flex, but here with a little more emphasis on our navel and solar plexus. So moving up to sit atop the heels. So in this spinal flex, it's working more the mid-spine, solar plexus region, more emphasis on the navel. Manipura, shining jewel, solar plexus chakra. So here, palms down atop the thighs. Inhale, stretch the mid-spine forward. Exhale, round back. Satnam. If you're more comfortable, you can remain in Sukhasana. Yeah, that's fine. And then just using the hands over the knees. Yeah. So that's working more, the arms are elongated and working more the upper back. Breathing fire from your navel. This is our power ego center, where we take action, will to persist, and also our will to surrender. So it's both. Knowing when to engage and when to relax. Balance of work and rest. About halfway now. Really engage your core muscles. This is a really important chakra in Kundalini yoga because it's thought of as a lever. And working in tandem with the sacral and root chakras, we can uplift the energy in the lower 3 chakras by the grace of love in the heart, and connection to the soul and life, and raise with the power of our navel, the energy from the lower chakras to the upper chakras. So even though reality or gravity even bring us down, we can be inspired. We can take action and listen to what we need to do, how we're guided, following through. Last little bit here. Awaken your breath, your core, diaphragm, the solar center. From here, all the other chakras are really nourished by the power of prana, life force, breath. Last few cycles. And to a neutral spine, inhale. Take hold of the breath and squeeze the spine. Draw the navel into the spine. Squeeze the pelvic floor. Inhale more. Exhale, rest, relax. Bringing your attention to a subtle spiral of energy at your belly. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And for Manipura, shining jewel, the mantra is Ram. Let's inhale deeply to chant 3 times. Ram. 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 Inhale. Exhale, relax. Gently lift up off the heels. Sweep the legs forward. Take care of the Achilles, ankles. Take out the legs, feet, stretch them if you've been sitting. And we'll return back to Sukhasana for the next few exercises. Here, let's sweep our arms up. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down to the shoulders, fingers in the front, thumbs in the back, elbows parallel to the floor. We'll inhale to twist left, exhale to twist right. Satnam. Bringing your attention to the heart. Anahata, unstruck sound current. It's like a gong that makes sound without a mallet having struck it. The origin point, and we call it the still point of prana, and thereby the still point of thoughts of the mind, because the mind needs energy for its thoughts. And so we still bring our consciousness to the heart. The blood, the spirit, the consciousness flowing through, circulates, oxygen. And this exercise, spinal twist, is known as a washing machine. So it clears and heals the emotions, the feelings in the chest and heart. Opens the cage of the ribs. About halfway now. Unexpressed words, feelings, experience of life, grief, attachment, loss, love, forgiveness, acceptance. All the beauty of the heart and life, love. "30 more seconds. Powerful breath and movement. Keep up. You will be kept up, self-inspired. Also, like you're wringing out the spine. Keep it tight, keep it honed in. Last few cycles. to the center. Inhale, suspend the breath for a moment. And now we're going to hold the breath out. So begin to exhale, deflate the belly and the ribs, suck in the ribs and lift the diaphragm, exhaling completely. This is the diaphragm lock, Uddiyana Bandha, sucking in the ribs, squeezing them, lifting the diaphragm. Inhale to rest. And meditate. Look to a spiral of the heart. And here we can come into prayer mudra. And the mantra for Anahata is YAM, Y-A-M. Straighten the spine, inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And pressing firmly, weight of the body, at the hands, at the heart, consciousness there. Inhale for YAM 3 times. YAM. Inhale. Exhale, palms down without the knees. Square up the shoulders and hips. If you need to, you can stretch out the legs or switch which leg is in front. Again, we're in Sukhasana for the next maybe 5 minutes or so. More important that you're comfortable. So make any adjustments. Here, throat chakra, Vishuddhi, means purification. The word, the vibration, element of ether. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. Exhale, let them go with gravity. Just release. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, drop it. Satnam. Or you can use the mantra, so what? If you're working through something you'd like to let go, you can bring it to mind and then squeeze it out and breathe it out. All the pressure, stress, tension held in the upper back, shoulders, neck, weight of the world, of the head and mind, stories, situations, outdated patterns. In Kundalini yoga, we have a saying to just drop it. Stop holding on, stop feeding it, giving it energy. Just drop it. Of course, it's not as simple as that. It takes time, it takes seasons, natural cycles. And whenever we are wanting to let go of old energy, it needs to be replaced creatively with new energy. Halfway now, physically, this is opening the throat, bottleneck between the heart and head, hormonal gate of the thyroid, parathyroid, which communicates from the pineal pituitary glands to the rest of the glandular system. Really opening to the upper chakras, creating the conditions for more effortless meditation. As energy rises, be sure that you're grounded, embodied, present in your body, through your feet, legs, and seat. Last few cycles. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. Exhale, let them go, release. And take a moment, bring your attention to a spiral of light energy at your throat center. And the mantra for Vishuddhi is hum, H-U-M. Inhale, exhale. And for this, we can bring the hands at the throat level with the thumbs and the pinkies together and the 3 fingers wide. Inhale deeply for hum. Ah. Inhale. Exhale, drop the chin to the chest. And complete the exhale as you bring the right ear to the right shoulder. And then begin the inhale as the head drops back. Throat opens, facing up. And then begin the exhale as the left ear arrives at the left shoulder, facing down. Length of the breath equal with the length of movement, circling the head and neck. Smooth movement. Next time the chin drops to the chest, switch direction. Next time the chin drops to the chest, exhale completely. Inhale to slowly raise the head, level. And keep the breath moving. Bring your attention to the back of the neck, base of the skull, brain stem. And for ajna, the third eye, center of perception and command, individual consciousness, we'll chant Om, A-U-M. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And inhale deeply to begin. Ah. 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 Inhale, exhale, and let's finally move out of our seats into a tabletop posture. We'll be in cow pose. So the wrists will be just below the shoulders, knees below the hips, the heels can be together, joints are squared up like that. Spread the fingers wide, press through the fingertips, tops of the palms, less so the wrists. You can always bend the elbows and find that helpful, or make fists of the hands. Here, drop the spine or drop the belly down, stretch the spine toward the floor, head up, chest lifted, rotate the arms outwards. And we'll just hold here. And again, we have a yoga choice, yogi's choice of a breath of fire like we did earlier, or long, deep breathing. Either way, really engaging the abdomen. And focusing at the brow center, third eye, frontal lobe, in between the eyebrows. Head up, chin parallel to the floor. Element is light. Light and darkness. Final little bit. Circulate that light of your brain through the nervous system. Light of awareness. Last little bit. Light of the breath. Lightness of being and presence. Exhale here. Inhale, expand. And apply root block, Mula Bandha, toning the perineal, sacral, and navel muscles in and up. Exhale, relax, hold the posture, and rest back to the heels. You can sit on the heels upright or come into child's pose. And in either posture, contemplate your third eye, brow center. Feel a spiral of energy there. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And if in from child's pose, slowly rise, make your way up. And bring the hands to a mudra. We're gonna actually chant the mantra briefly. So find a comfortable meditative posture and 3 cycles again of Aum, A-U-M. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And focusing at the brow for Aum. Inhale. Aum. 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 Inhale, exhale, and we'll actually return to tabletop. And this time, adding in cat. So from cow, belly down, stretch the spine, head up, exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, cat. Inhale, back to cow. Exhale, cat. Smooth, rhythmic, continuous movement. Now we're moving to the crown chakra, Sahasrahara, 1,000-petaled lotus. Really, the 1,000 is a metaphor for infinite lotus petals of the brain and all the nerve endings therein, the circuitry, the illumination, the awakening. Stretch and stimulate every vertebra. Infuse prana, breath energy with the navel through every chakra. Satnam. The base of the spine, crown of the head. This is so good. In just a few minutes, we'll do just a couple here. We're already past halfway. And completely reset nervous and endocrine glandular system. Reset your energy. Final 30 seconds. Final few cycles. Stretch the spine. Belly breath. And in the inhale position, deep breath. Apply Mula Bandha, root lock. No energy down or out. Inhale more. Exhale, round the spine. And again, choice to rest in child's pose or a meditative seat. And bringing your attention to the crown of the head. Inhale, exhale, and we can return back to our heels, or if you're more comfortable, Sukhasana, cross-legged. And the mantra for Sahasrahara is Olgyam Satyam Om. Olgyam Satyam Om. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. And for Olgyam Satyam Om, 3 times. Inhale to begin. Olgyam Satyam Om. Olgyam Satyam Om. Olgyam Satyam Om. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely, navel to spine. For the final asana, ideally we're on our heels and we'll bring the arms, actually we're back into Sukhasana. Yeah, we're cross-legged and we'll bring the arms up, elbows parallel, elbows wide. Palms are facing down, top the head, but a few inches above the head. lower the shoulder blades and pierce your attention beyond the crown of the head to the space of the aura where the hands are. Here again, yogi's choice, long deep breath or breath of fire, 1 minute strong. Inhale deeply to begin. Halfway, perfect your focus, attention, gratitude, the posture, straight spine, wide elbows, open heart, release shoulder blades. Last little bit. Engage your core, be rooted, space in, not out, bliss in, not out, be present. Tune into your aura, energy field surrounding you. Exhale here. Inhale deeply. And like a rod of energy, squeeze the spine, electrically conduct base, sacrum, navel, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown. Squeeze the whole spinal column. Exhale, release the arms, palms up in your lap or at your knees. Have a mudra at your heart. Long, deep breathing. And feel a spiral of energy from the crown going out, spiraling through the universe, and then coming back from the cosmos to you. And final mantra. For the aura, we're just going to chant Om, O-M. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And inhale for Om. 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 Surrender to and allow your experience to be as it is. Be fully aware and embodied. All that you're sensing within you and around you without attaching or avoiding. Embrace yourself. Tune in to the subtlety of your soul. Be free to continue being in that soulful impulse, sitting up, and when you're ready, you're welcome to come resting on the back in Shavasana, corpse pose. Cover yourself with a blanket, keep warm. Resurrect your breath, breathing life back from the belly through the body. Returning movement to the fingers and toes, wiggling awake. Rotate the wrists and ankles, wide circles in both directions. And stretch the arms up overhead, point the toes to stretch the legs. Wake up, morning stretch. And then hug the knees into the chest. Hug one knee in, rather, and then cross it over the opposite leg and turn to face the opposite side. Cat stretch. When you're ready, do the opposite side. And when you've done both sides, then back through center, rub the soles of the feet and rub the palms of the hands. Rub vigorously, wake up the nerve endings, and then hug the knees to the chest. Rock side to side, rock forward and back, and come up to a comfortable cross-legged seat. And just like we opened, we'll close, holding our hands at our hearts, contemplating experience of the practice, anything that came to you, remembering the purpose you may have set at the beginning. And to tune out, we'll chant 3 long Satnams, long Sat and short Nam. True identity. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. And from the heart, with love and truth, inhale for 3 long Satnams. Sa Nam. Sa Nam. Sa Nam. Into the light of your soul, bow your head, Satnam, Namaste. Satnam. Namaste. Thank you all for beautiful beginner class.